Hello, Earth Signs. I'm here to do an energy check-in. After I do this energy check-in with you guys, I will start on the monthly readings. So Capricorn, I know you're definitely going to be getting a reading because you guys had the most views. I might do a runner-up, but I have to find out, if it was Virgo or if it was Taurus that had quite a bit of views, okay, like a runner-up. I'm thinking it might be Taurus, but I'll see. We shall see. But Capricorn, you're definitely going to get your read. All right, let's see what's going on. But before we do, let's go ahead and clear space. So start with Taurus. We're going to see what the potential main energies are for Taurus. Then we'll go to Virgo and then Capricorn. So Taurus, what are the potential main energies for you in this current space and time? Taurus. Okay, Taurus, somebody has crashed out. What is going on, Taurus? Someone crashed out, or maybe this is you, maybe this is someone else. Somebody is watching tarot readings about you, Taurus. Or maybe you're watching tarot readings about someone. Taurus, what else is going on with Taurus? Taurus, there's someone who's a hypochondriac. All right, Virgo, what's going on with Virgo? Potential main energies for Virgo. Virgo, okay, somebody's having racing thoughts. Virgo. Confidence. Somebody is showing confidence, or they're encouraged to have confidence. Somebody can be very confident at this time. Virgo, what else is going on? Decisions. There's some decisions that need to be made, or somebody's in between decisions. Yeah, I was hearing somebody needs to make a decision. Okay, Capricorn. What's going on with you, Capricorn? Capricorn, someone's lying. Crown chakra. I was hearing lying to yourself, so I don't know. Somebody's lying to themselves. This could be a call for you to bring awareness to your crown chakra. Maybe you need to do some cleansing, or maybe you need to balance it. Yeah, I was hearing like somebody's lying to themselves, so maybe you're getting messages, or somebody's getting messages through their crown chakra. They're becoming aware. Or it's more so of like somebody getting messages through their crown chakra, but it's like they're, I don't know, something's very distorted. Somebody's kind of distorted here. Okay, somebody could be getting signs, but maybe, I don't know, maybe they're just not paying attention. Like they're just, I don't know, it's just very distorted type of energy. I don't know if I'm even explaining it correctly, or clearly. Like I know what I want to say. Maybe it'll come to me. Maybe I'll be able to put the words together later. But what else is going on with Capricorn? Capricorn mind games. What is going on? Okay, so definitely crown chakra energy. I'm getting frustrated, and like I'm getting tension in my head as well. So there's something definitely going on. Capricorn. Something going on. Something that's really, that could be stressing you out, or it's like a mental burden or a mental weight here. Somebody very well could be playing mind games. They're lying to someone. They're not being honest. They're definitely playing mind games. And there is an energy of somebody who doesn't really trust their intuition, or they're not looking at the warning signs or the red flags. Like they're ignoring the signs here. Okay, this is a master manipulator. I'm also hearing here. Yeah, somebody very well could be lying themselves through a situation. They're very good at playing mind games and getting people's heads. What the hell is going on? What? All right. I was also hearing, for some of you, Capricorn, you could feel like somebody's playing mind games with you. They're jerking you around here, okay? You're like, what the fuck? Okay, what else is going on? Okay, what's going on with the earth signs? Let's pull this all together. So what's going on collectively with the earth signs? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right. Perception. So someone is changing their perception about something. Somebody's changing their perception when it comes to the heart chakra, when it comes to love, when it comes to their desires. Someone is definitely seeing something from a different perception, even a different perspective. I was hearing their eyes are wide open. They're someone's encouraged to see the brighter side, or to be. I was hearing peace loving. Okay, that definitely has something to do with the heart chakra. Okay. Abundance. So someone can be focused on abundance, or maybe that's all they care about is abundance. Maybe all they care about is prosperity. And I mean, this can be somebody's goals, okay? But somebody is, they could be overly invested, okay? There's also an energy of somebody, they're kind of in an energy of lack, or they're kind of stressing out because of money. For someone, there could be maybe a big bill you have, or there are some expenses you have, and you're stressing about having to pay these things instead of focusing and being thankful that you have the money or the resources to take care of this problem or to pay this bill. Okay, so some of you need to change your perspective on things. Okay, you very well could have bills or expenses or whatever, but for some, I feel like you have the funds to cover these things, so you need to be focused on that, like being thankful, like, I'm glad this is a bill I didn't want, or this is an expense I didn't expect, but I'm glad I have the money or the resources to deal with this or to take care of this. This is for somebody specifically here. Okay, for others, I was hearing there could be someone who's just getting by and being grateful and thankful that you're even getting by. For some, you could be scraping your pennies together, scraping your whatever you have, to make ends meet, but you're getting by. Okay, so it's like focusing on getting by and moving forward, even though there is a little bit of a struggle. So it's like changing your perspective. Okay, perfection. Some of you are desiring perfection, or you feel like you have perfection in your life. You're feeling secure. You're feeling thankful. Some of you may have a certain perspective, your perception of perfection. Someone feels like they have a perfect life if they had like some type of security, which, we all need it. But it's for some, it's like on a different scale. Like this is like all someone thinks about, like that. A perfect world to them would be like, a full treasure chest. Okay. And it's not just of money. It could be having what someone needs. Okay. For some, this could be fleshly things. Somebody drinks. Okay. So they feel like this is very important to them, or if they don't have this drink or whatever this vice is or whatever this is, they kind of, I don't know, they're on a downward spiral here. This is for somebody specific here. It's like if they don't have this specific thing or have someone or whatever, this sense of security, okay, they kind of, and it's definitely giving codependent energy, okay, but it's giving like if they don't have this sense of security of this person, like they break down. I mean, this is the energy of somebody being in shambles here. Okay, I was hearing somebody's learning a lesson. What else do we got going on? Okay, balance. There's balance, or somebody's desiring balance. Somebody could be dealing with the court center, dealing with the courts. Okay. Service. Somebody feels left out. They feel like they don't have the help that they need. Somebody could be setting some healthy boundaries. They're making people mad because they're deciding to balance the scales, and balancing the scales could be them setting healthy boundaries. This could be restoring balance in somebody's life. I was hearing them standing in my truth. All right. So, yeah. And there are people mad. Like, they are not happy about this. These people here, they are not happy about someone setting healthy boundaries. All right. With the service, it seems like somebody's, for some, this could be someone that's not feeling well. This could be someone that is elderly. All right. Somebody could be dealing with money, settlements, contracts. Somebody could be dealing with, I was hearing like a legal representative. Somebody could be a power of attorney, an advocate for someone. Someone's dealing with someone's finances here. Okay. This is financial planning, future planning here. Okay. Yeah, somebody needs help. I see. I was hearing it goes around, comes around, but it's not in a bad way or negative way. For some, it could, because it's like if you put out negative energy, you're going to get it back. That's just what it is. But for some, it's like somebody had always taken care of someone, and now they're being taken care of. It's like, it's coming back around to them. Or coming back around to them. What else is going on with earth signs? All right, bittersweet. So somebody's dealing with something. I was hearing someone has to say goodbye, whether it be goodbye to someone or goodbye to a situation that they thought was perfect, a situation that once gave them a sense of security. I was hearing breaking even. Somebody's breaking even when it comes to something. I was hearing it was fun while it lasted. I was hearing the song, It's a Bittersweet Symphony. It's a bittersweet symphony, this life. I think that's the song or lyrics. Trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to the money, then you die. Okay. It's a good song. I like it. The beat is like amazing. Okay. Somebody's saying goodbye to their old selves. It seems like, okay, it's a strong transformation type of energy. Oh, goodness. Oh, it seems kind of heavy. All right. There's energy of somebody feeling thankful. Somebody planned for the future. I was hearing somebody planned for a rainy day. I was hearing something's coming in handy. Okay. Yeah, I was hearing the perfect scenario, but it's bittersweet. I don't know. What is up with that? Okay, earth signs. What else is going on with you guys? Somebody is mad. Somebody is mad because maybe you're deciding to focus on yourself, or you're deciding to heal, or someone's deciding to heal. They're transforming their life. They're not a slave to anybody anymore. I was hearing somebody was getting sucked dry. Okay, it could have been sucked dry of their resources, or it could have been something. Okay, something that had an abundance. No, I'm going to take that back. Yeah, I'm going to say it. This is somebody had an abundance of something. And I keep focusing on alcohol or some type of substance or some type of addiction. Okay, some type of addiction. Okay. I was hearing somebody could have been addicted to shopping, okay, or could have been addicted to keeping up with the Joneses, addicted to something. Like somebody had a lot of something, okay, and it's not just money. They could have had a lot of shoes. Who knows, okay, but this is like, I don't know, somebody was a slave to this lifestyle, okay, or draining somebody. It's just, yeah, somebody is definitely giving back to themselves, okay. This is the energy of also like parting ways. What else is going on with earth signs in this current space and time? We'll get through this. All right, we have new moon in Virgo. So Virgo, who you are, this could be a message directly to you. A time to give rather than take, Virgo. This is a time to give rather than take. Okay, so it's pretty simple here. Okay. Apply it any kind of way. For some, this could just be maybe, very well could be you taking all the time. And it's time for you to bring something, to the table, or for you to maybe give to others instead of taking or having your hand out. Or this very well could be maybe you were constantly taking someone's shit. Okay. And now it's time for you to give back to yourself to fill your own cup. If you're not happy with something in your life, instead of trying to reach outside of yourself, it's going within. It's giving back to yourself. It's filling your own cup. Okay, so it could go either way here. So the answers you need are coming. They could be coming from a Gemini. This is the full moon in Gemini. The full moon in Gemini, I don't know when that's going to be, but maybe during this next moon phase, there could be some answers coming to you. Something's going to be made aware to you, definitely through communication, because it's Gemini. Okay, and Gemini is a sign of communication. It's the third house, is the mind, siblings, neighbors. It could be short trips. Okay, I was hearing in passing, you can be gaining some type of information or getting some answers through in passing or something. Okay, it's definitely it feels like fast paced here, mercurial type energy. Be bold and make the first move, earth signs. Be bold and make the first move. So cardinal moon. What are the cardinal signs? The cardinal signs are, is Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Aries. Okay, so you could be dealing with these energies or have this in your chart. Yeah, so you need to make the first move. Okay, take the initiative. Okay, if there's change that needs to take place in your life, make the first move, make it happen. All right, you can't change others, you can only change yourself. I was hearing changing your environment. For some of you earth signs, you may need to change your environment here. It's cardinal energy, so it's taking the first step. It's making the move. I was hearing for some of you, you're making this move, you're moving forward, and you're receiving answers along the way. Okay. And I kept hearing on this journey. Okay, what else is going on with earth signs in this current space and time? Earth signs. Well, what do they need to know? Oh, you need to center yourself. There's a lot going on, earth signs. There's a lot of shit going on above you and below you. It says fucked above, fucked below. It's just a lot of shit going on, earth signs. Somebody is feeling a lot. Somebody could be being pulled in different directions, or they are crashing out. Okay, they're crashing out. It's a strong energy of this. So you need to center yourself. All right, cracked crystal. Time to heal yourself. I know that's right. So it's definitely a time to heal yourself. I definitely was picking up on a healing type energy. Yeah, with the perception card. Somebody took some time out to heal. Somebody needs to step away from a situation, step away from the static here, because there's a lot of fragmentation. Okay, maybe within this relationship, within you, around you. Okay, so cracked crystal. Yeah, somebody is, and we have 818. So angel number 818, look that up. 818. Somebody had taken a lot of blows here, and they are trying to heal. They are literally doing everything they can to protect themselves. They're on a healing journey. Somebody could be healing from abuse. All right, we have psycho spirit. What is going on? There could be a psycho spirit around. Okay, All right, use your inner guidance. So you need to use your inner guidance. So this is somebody's choice. It's their choice. We have your choice. And then we have these two fingers here, meeting in the middle. Okay. It could be meeting in the middle. Maybe there's a need to compromise or to meet each other halfway, meet each other in the middle, whoever you're dealing with, whoever you're trying to negotiate with. If that's not the case, it's following your inner guidance. It's doing what feels right. Okay, doing what feels right to you. All right. This is not listening to the psycho spirit, though. Okay. I repeat, this does not mean listen to the psycho spirit. Okay, because somebody got a psycho spirit. Okay. All right. Somebody could be trying to protect themselves from a psycho spirit. Like, this is somebody who is destructive here. Okay, there's a lot of destruction. I feel like this person who has been put under scrutiny, who has been attacked, who has been violated, they are divinely protected. They are divinely protected. Okay, what else do we got here? All right, arsehole ancestor. Time for ancestral clearing. Okay, so it's time to cut cords from generational curses, generational patterns, ancestral patterns. Okay. There is a lot of tug of war, pulling of energy, domination type of energy here. For some of you, maybe you've been the one who has been maybe controlled, who has been controlled in a relationship or a situation. Okay. And you're easily dominated and easily controlled. Now it's time for you to take back your power. Okay. Maybe several people in your family had experienced this. Okay. I don't want to just say genders because it could go either way. Okay. Whatever this ancestral pattern is, whatever this generational curse is, it's time to clear it out. All right. For some of you, maybe you're settling for less. Maybe you're in a connection with someone and you're like the slave. All right. Or you're being mistreated or you're being controlled or whatever. And maybe your mother went through this. Maybe your father went through this. And it's like the pattern's repeating itself. So it's a call for you to, clear those ancestral patterns. All right. I was hearing the buck stops with you. I was also hearing negative thought patterns, negative behaviors, toxic behaviors, whatever the hell this is. It needs to be cleared the hell out. Okay? Clear that shit out. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense here. At the bottom of the deck, we have Luna Sister, and it says remove all negative energy imprints. So there could be negative energy imprints. For some of you, these could have been learned behaviors, learned responses from your family, from your ancestors. So it's time to clear this shit out. All right, what else is going on with earth signs? I need to close this out. All right, so we got the Ten of Swords. That's an ending. Or somebody's being backstabbed, or somebody's constantly lying and just, I don't know. This is ruin. Somebody is just, I was hearing up shit creek. Okay, with this Ten of Swords here. This is the Sun in Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. A Gemini Sun, possibly. Could be any air sign, Libra or Aquarius. But I do see here that there's an ending. Somebody's laying something to rest. It's over. I was hearing it's over. Somebody has victory. There's a Queen of Wands who has victory, who feels very confident, who feels very secure. I was hearing I'm leaving this behind. I'm over this. I'm done with this. Somebody's definitely moving on. Okay, or leaving the past behind them. Yeah, King of Wands here. The past is behind two of these fire signs here. Okay, this could be 2 Leos, 2 Sagittarius, 2 Aries. Okay, strong energy of 2 Leos though. All right, or somebody who has Leo energy. But 2 fire signs here. So this could be your divine counterpart, somebody that you're in a relationship with. This, I was hearing somebody that matches your fire. For some of you, you are leaving something behind. Like you and this person are leaving this Ten of Swords energy behind. Okay. I also see that there was some type of mutual agreement here. What is this Ten of Swords energy? What is this Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords is a 4 of Cups. Somebody's done. somebody does. I was hearing, I don't want your food. Okay. There was like a, there was like an energy of somebody like trying to cater to someone and trying to pull them in by making them a good meal and I don't know, try to butter them up, kiss ass. And this person's like, I don't want your food. I don't want nothing. Like, leave me alone. Like, I want nothing from you. Okay, this could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is Moon and Cancer. Somebody could have Moon and Cancer in their chart, but yeah, somebody's just over it. Somebody could have experienced some depression. There's also like energy of anxiety, whatever. This is like no more. Somebody's overcoming this. They're leaving this behind. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. So this is a stable life, or this is a desire here. We have 2 number 10s here. All right, somebody's family situation could have been put to an end, or they're like, I was hearing something that they've worked hard for, or something that they've built. There's an ending here. Okay, I was hearing it's over. It's not the same. Okay, for others, that's not the case. There could have been some turmoil or some things that were going on that wasn't so good, and then there is a positive outcome here with the 10 of Pentacles. This is Mercury and Virgo. Somebody is thinking about wealth, or thinking about their material needs being met, or they're wanting their material needs to be met. Somebody could be desiring this. Okay, if they're not experiencing this 10 of Pentacles, it's like somebody's desiring this 10 of Pentacles energy. What else is going on? There's a witch here. Somebody's a witch. King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Here you are. King of Pentacles, sense of security. You're focused on your security. Somebody could be focused on their health and their stability. I was hearing planning for the future. Okay. Somebody's planning for the future. Okay. Or they're looking towards the future, trying to figure out, I was hearing dividends or divvying out. Okay, this just kind of seems like, I don't know, future planning and like assets, and just, I was hearing disbursement. Okay, and this can be giving people or someone anxiety and stress. Somebody could be up late at night stressing about their sense of security, stressing about what's to come, what's to happen. I was hearing I can't eat, I can't sleep. Okay, I was hearing that song, I can't sleep, baby, I can't live. I can't remember the lyrics, but it started like that. Like, I can't sleep, baby. I can't eat, baby. I don't know who sings that, but okay, what else? Okay, there's an ending. There's a death. Or somebody's dealing with a Scorpio. Or I was hearing snap out of it. Somebody's getting a rude awakening. Okay. Okay. Some type of rude awakening here. This death card talks about an ending, transformation. There could have been an ending, which could be stressing somebody out. I was hearing I heard matriarch, and then I heard like head of the household. So it could be focused on a father figure, grandparent. I don't know. I was hearing thick as thieves. There is a Queen of Wands and a King of Wands. This is, somebody was trying to put an ending to somebody's relationship, and to put an ending to what somebody had going on in their life, and they're getting this shit back. They're I was hearing eating crow. Somebody's eating crow, or somebody's eating shit, because they were trying to cause destruction to someone. Okay, and they could have been causing destruction to someone's relationship. Okay, these are 2 twin flames here. These are 2 people who are their match. Okay, this relationship could be it can be chaotic a little bit too, very passionate. There's lava, there's a lot of fire energy here, but these are 2 matches here. All right, and somebody was trying to create an ending, create chaos, and now this person is eating all of this energy. They're eating their words, they're eating their negativity, they're eating a lot of what they've been dishing out. Okay, let's take a look at your relationship. All right, let's see, what are the blocks? Okay, is that what it was? Yeah, what's blocking you? Okay, what's blocking you, whether you be single, whether that be you in a relationship? What's blocking you or this relationship? Fire signs. Not fire signs, earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What's blocking you? What's blocking you? Okay, somebody is in lust, not love. So there's a strong sexual relationship or connection between two people, but that's it. There's nothing else here. Okay, or somebody's solely focused on the physical. Okay, passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. So somebody is encouraged not to be a dummy or be a fool, okay? Because I don't know, somebody's getting sucked in because just because they sleep with someone or have sex with someone, they feel like, okay, they're in love or whatever, it's going to fix everything, and that's not the case. All right? What's blocking earth signs in their love life, single or relationship? Someone is very guarded. It says, you are lonely because you're so aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. Yeah. So somebody very well could have been aloof here, showing apathy, just kind of Debbie Downer, negative. And they're putting an end to this. They could be putting an end to this. They know that this is sabotaging them or their situation. Okay. That's for some. But yeah, this is what's blocking your love life or your relationship. Or this it's somebody's too guarded. It's hard to get close to them, but you know, of course there could be intimacy, but there's no emotional connection. All right, somebody's too busy. They're so caught up, they're distracted. They could be too busy on the computer, constantly on the computer, playing video games, you know. All right, being online on the internet. You are being busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for a partner. So for some, you know, maybe you do want to meet someone, but you're constantly online, or maybe you have social anxiety, or you don't do very well with just interacting with others. Okay. Somebody could be doing this purposely. They rather just have hookups instead of like an actual intimate relationship that, you know, they do better that way. That's for some. Okay, one more card. Okay, somebody's being cold. Okay, makes a lot of sense with the guarded. Somebody can be distant. They can be cold. They're not really passionate. Okay, they're giving the cold shoulder. You seem unapproachable because you are aloof. Thank you, Spirit. Aloof is coming up again. This is no coincidence. You see aloof right there, and you see aloof right here. Okay, so yeah, you're being aloof. Try being more friendly. So somebody could be somewhat of a jerk or a hothead or kind of rude and just, you know, doing too much. All right, I think I did mention in here someone was setting some healthy boundaries, but we have boundaries here. Okay, this could be blocking your love life or relationship. You need to hold good boundaries so you don't feel violated. So someone needs to hold better boundaries or set better boundaries. All right, let's close out the reading. This is another love oracle. I don't know why I picked two, but let's close out this reading for earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. With a too busy card, somebody could be very avoidant. They're just very avoidant. Okay. What else is going on with earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, in their love life or relationship? Love life or relationship. Why is the cards flipped over like this? Jeez. I don't know how that happened. Oh my gosh. F it. Okay, what's going on in earth signs, love life or relationship? Okay, somebody is being strung along here. Okay, somebody has many options. Keys on a ring, many options, decision. All right, decisions coming up. So this could be about you, Virgo. conventional, string along, one night stand. So somebody could be having a one night stand, or they have several options. I was hearing somebody could have lots of keys. Okay, you could see someone as having more than one option as well. What else is going on? All right, somebody is healing their heart. They're healing their heart. Yeah, healing's coming up again. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Thank you, Spirit, because I felt like there was somebody who dealt with some type of addiction here. Whatever this addiction is, it doesn't have to just be substances, but it can be. Somebody could be addicted to someone, addictive personality here. Or somebody's healing their heart, or they're encouraged to heal their heart or work on themselves. And then we have the butterfly. Somebody is free like a butterfly. Butterfly is showing up here. So somebody could have changed their perception, or they're encouraged to change their perception. Maybe have a change of heart. This is heart healing as well. The butterfly's here twice. So this is all about transformation. This is changing from one form into another. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth. So somebody is definitely encouraged to heal their inner child. They're encouraged to grow. I was hearing somebody's being forced to grow. They're being forced out of their comfort zone, I'm seeing here as well. Okay, so earth signs, this is the end of your long ass reading. I don't know if I'm going to do any more elemental readings, like earth sign, fire sign readings. I don't get a lot of views on them, so I think I'm just going to stick to the single reads. But all right, this is the end of the reading, earth signs. I'll be back another time. God bless.